Yeah, they're both two of the best in the ACC. I mean, we knew coming in that Clemson actually, runs a lot of their offense through Hall, whether it's man or zone they're playing against. So we knew it was going to be a tough matchup for us. He's good with both right and left hands, and he's got a pretty good, jump shot and hook shot from about 13 to 15 feet, which is, you don't see that every day. So he did a great job, and obviously Jesse does what Jesse does. He's going to get a lot of offensive rebounds. He makes some pretty strong moves now down a low post when we throw it to him, and he blocks a lot of shots. So they both did, what their teams asked them to do. Obviously, we, kind of want Jesse to stay in the game for as long as he can and not foul out. But, that's on the rest of us sometimes for not letting guys go by us or getting into the lane and trying to keep them out of foul trouble. So they both played a really good game.
Thank you. Go to Roshan and then Andrew.
Joe, what kind of went right today that you guys were able to answer every Clemson bucket with a bucket of your own? I know you had a couple threes like right after they hit one, or I guess vice versa. What was kind of going right there, I guess?
Just seeing what we could do and seeing where they were in kind of weaker spots, whether it was a matchup or something that we saw in the first half with a play that we knew was going to work. So I mean, every day, like I said, I've said it before, the coaches do a really good job of scouting and doing their research on the other teams, and we kind of know going in what plays are going to work, what's going to work against them, and what schemes are going to work. So just kind of trusting that and going over it in practice a lot. I mean, obviously practice, isn't the game, but practice kind of helps you get there. And we did a lot of that kind of stuff the past few days, which got us into good positions and good spots.
Yeah, what can you take from today's game to use, I guess, to build a little bit of consistency maybe moving forward?
Just stay confident. I mean, just keep being aggressive, taking it day by day, at this point, and, focusing on one practice, one workout, one game at a time, and just move forward with everything that you're doing.
Our next question will be from Andrew, and then our final question will be from Mike Curtis.
Joe, that lineup with you, Buddy, and Samir all on the court at once has proved to be kind of effective over the last couple of games. I guess why is that, and what specifically today allowed it to be so effective, from your perspective?
I mean, it allows more ball handlers on the floor. They can't, double one guy, double another guy when they're trying to bring it up. So it allows more ball handlers, and it also allows us to kind of space the floor a little bit more. And Samir does a great job rebounding on defense, so it's not like we're getting hurt there. And Buddy does the same thing too. So I mean, Buddy knows the zone better than anybody. Obviously, he's been here longer than anybody, and he's known it his whole life. So he can play both spots. And then obviously, like I said, Samir comes in and does a great job of giving energy and effort. And that's kind of what you need to do in the zone. And so when all three of us are out there, we kind of just click. I know people, have said it before, but we've played it together for a long time now, whether it was AAU, and have kind of known each other. So it's about kind of matchups too. I mean, coach does a good job of seeing what's going to work and what's not going to work, but he's seen that, that's worked against a few teams now, and he picks his spots when, it's going to be, obvious that it'll work.
What kind of prompts you guys to go to that lineup? Is it something that you're seeing, I guess, just like with Clemson, or is it like, are you responding to Clemson going small? I guess what kind of prompts you guys to turn to that lineup maybe on the court?
I mean, I'm not really sure. I mean, like I said, it's kind of coach's job. He does a good job of seeing when it's going to work and when it's not. I mean, I think today, they did go to a smaller lineup sometimes to, help, beat the zone with shooters. So it also allowed us to go kind of small. But other than that, I mean, coach knows what he's doing. Obviously, we're trusting what he's doing, and he's seen that that lineup's been successful, so he's kind of trusting it as well.
Thank you.
And our final question is from Mike Curtis.
Hey Joe, you and Buddy combined for almost 50 points tonight. When you both have it going out there with your 3-point shot, how difficult does that make on the defenders? Do they have to choose to either guard you or Buddy?
Yeah, it makes it really hard for a defense, and our coaches have kind of preached that we're one of the hardest teams to guard in the league, or if not the country, when you're making shots, because we have a lot of shooters and a lot of guys who can space the floor, and it also opens up some lanes. I mean, Buddy's done a good job getting to his spot at 15 feet and even to the basket. I've tried to do a little bit better of a job of that here recently, and making plays as well. So we know that when that happens to us and we're going to get a lot of attention from it, it opens up for a lot of other people as well. So it's just about making plays, being confident with what you're doing, and just taking what the defense gives you.
Yeah, I know it was successful for you tonight, but is that something that you could see going forward just against different teams?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, practice makes perfect, like I said, working out, just getting in the gym, getting shots up, being confident, I think is the biggest thing, and taking it day by day. I mean, Can't really listen to the naysayers. Can't really listen to what our record is right now. Just take it day by day, move forward with what we're doing, and get back to work.